Hello, welcome to our VectorVest channel. My name is Glenn Tompkins. Love bringing these videos out to your attention. Today is another part in our how-to series, how to find the best value stocks. Today I've got 4 stocks for you to keep your eyes on. Those 4 stocks are AVGO, AB, TROW, and NOC. That's the what. If you want to know the why they're truly value stocks, you sit right there. Hello everybody, Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest on our YouTube channel. Love bringing these videos to your attention. And if you're brand new to the channel or you just stopped by, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon as well to let you know when new content comes out. And most of all, if you like the content and you feel that it brings some semblance of usability to you, hit the like button. Let everybody else out there know what VectorVest is doing. All right, today we're doing value stocks. So again, this is in our series of how to find the best of whatever. Value stocks are high on everybody's priority because they want to be like Warren Buffett. They want to buy stocks that have good potential to go up, but they are worth something. That's the word value, that these stocks are worth something now that in the future will yield the results. So we're going to look at stocks that for the most part are undervalued. And in our software, every stock has an intrinsic value. You'll see that these stocks are all trading under that, and they've got good upside. Normally, within 1 to 3 years, a stock's price will rise to meet its value, and that's good upside. I'm going to tell you what other things to look for when looking at stocks for a long-term value play. All right, let's get right into the VectorVest software. And no news today, just stocks. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to show you, especially if you are a VectorVest subscriber, how I found these stocks. I'm going to go over to the Unisearch tool, which is our searching tool. Move this over. I've got a search in here called value stocks. So again, if you are a VectorVest subscriber, you can easily build this. Stock price split adjusted, less than the value. I want to make sure out of the universe of over 9,000 stocks that these stocks were under their value, have good upside potential. The price is greater than $1. I didn't want penny stocks. I wasn't going to find a lot of penny stocks here anyway. Average volume, greater than 250,000 shares. I wanted good volume on these stocks, especially if I'm trying to hold them long term. I want these stocks to pay a dividend. Not only can you make money on price appreciation, but dividends will help to grow your portfolio as well. And I want to make sure that every one of these stocks paid at least a $2 dividend. And the relative safety, the indicator of risk within the VectorVest software, had to be greater than 1. Now, once I found the stocks, they were sorted by one of our core proprietary indicators, relative safety. I wanted to bring the safest stocks up to the top of the list. So very easily done. I ran this search and I came up with 4 stocks for you that I want you to take a look at today. Here's my 4 stocks for you. So again, AVGO, which is Broadcom, AB, which is Alliance, something or other, T. Rowe Price, and always a great space to be in long term. What is that? We go over to aerospace and defense. So I've got them spread out a little bit. A couple of them are financial management. One is the electronic semiconductor, and of course, aerospace and defense. So keeping all of that in mind, notice on a good update today, excuse me, on 10/7, all of the stocks are going up. That's a good plus in the box. So let's analyze these. All of these stocks are undervalued. Price of AVGO is trading at $4.98 with a value of $6.71, undervalued. $50 on AB with a value of $60. T. Rowe Price at $196 with a value of $297, and Northrop Grumman $382 with a value of $465. Clearly undervalued. From a value play, I want to make sure that these stocks have good potential up to trading to their value or beyond. Our other indicators, relative value, tells me the stock's long-term price appreciation potential as compared to a AAA corporate bond. On a scale between 0 and 2, a VGO should outperform that AAA corporate bond by 60% over the next 1 to 3 years. Good upside. On AB, greater than 44% on the upside. T-Row, 61% higher than a AAA corporate bond, and Northrop Grumman, 41% higher than a AAA corporate bond. All of these stocks are safe. These companies tend to meet or exceed their earnings expectations quarter over quarter, year over year. Not all of them are in an uptrend, though. T-Row is not. Relative timing tells me if the stock is in an uptrend. Above the value of 1, the stock is in an uptrend. The higher above 1 it is, the faster in an uptrend. Keep in mind, these are not stocks that I'm trying to trade. These are good long-term value plays. Again, something like what Warren Buffett would like to play. All right, these stocks tend to go up more than go down by way of RCI. Earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. All of these have positive earnings, and they grow their earnings at a clip of double-digit earnings growth per year. Remember, all of these stocks have to pay a dividend as well, at least $2. And I look at the dividend yield. The dividend yields are not half bad as well. But I also want to look at the earnings yield. I want to make sure that the earning potential of the stock should outperform what the dividend yield is. That gives me a greater possibility of knowing that these stocks should at least hold on to their earnings or their dividends and grow them. And we have an indicator called dividend safety on a scale between 0 and 99. Anything above 50 means that it's got a strong dividend safety, and all of them do. All right, so that is part of the why. As the analysis of the stocks show me, these are good quality value stocks, longer term plays, and 3 of them are buys. Only 1 of is a hold, but I'd rather even have you in a hold stock than even a sell recommended stock. Let's graph them all real quick. Let's see what they look like. I'm going to put these all on a 1-year graph. Let's take a look, because I want to take a look at both the earnings and the earnings growth, and I also want to take a look at the dividend. Have they grown their dividend? And on AVGO, the graph is moving from the bottom left to the top right. Now, you may sit back and say, well, it's got a little bit of volatility. All right, fine. Even in the points in the time when the stock's price goes down, guess what? You're still getting your dividend. And you already looked at the earnings yield. It is higher than the dividend yield. The stock's got a good, strong possibility of holding on to that dividend and pay you the dividend even while the stock's price is going down. But at some point in time, you got to make a decision. Is the dividend I'm receiving outweighing the pullback in the price? And only you can make that decision. I like it currently right now. The stock is above a 20-day exponential moving average, nicely moving higher, coming right off relatively soon, 9:15, about a month ago. The stock's coming off a recent high. If the market continues to move higher, this stock has a great opportunity to overtake the high. But look at the earnings per share and look at the earnings growth rate. Think about this. The earnings per share for us is forecasted 1 year out. So it's a moving target that knowing by this time next year, earnings should be at this point. That's a good thing. Let's move to the next stock, AB. Love this. This is in the financial management. I can put a ruler on this graph and watch the stock's price go. Definitely bottom left, top right, not a lot of volatility. Coming off a high that happened on 8:30. Stock is middling right now, coming off a level of support sitting at about 48.73. I'd like to see it go above the 20-day exponential moving average, but what I really like is the price movement, the earnings growth, the earnings per share, and look at that dividend. Even as the stock's price is going up, they're increasing in dividend time and time again. That's a good value stock. Let's go to the next one. Now, T-Row, look at that. Looked great, pulled back. I still like the earnings per share, the earnings growth, that they bumped up in the dividend, bouncing off a level of support, sitting at 190.99. Let's see if it can bounce back up. Let's see if it can take out that 20-day exponential moving average. This is one I would keep on the radar. Wouldn't buy it right now. I would definitely keep it on the radar. It's got all of the characteristics of being a good quality value stock. And last but not least, Northrop Grumman. Love the earnings per share, bottom left, top right. Earnings growth took a dip as the stock's price middled around. It rebounded, and look at that. They even bumped up on the dividend today, hitting a new 1-year high. And look at that, just ramping up nicely. I like this as a value play as well. So, folks, these are 4 stocks, great value stocks, and that's how you use the VectorVest system to hone in and through over 9,000 stocks to find the best value plays. Folks, stay tuned because we're going to have more of these how-to videos for you and help you to make better decisions and good plays on whether you're a short-term trader or a longer-term investor. These how-to videos are out there for you. Folks, this video is over. And until the next time, see ya.